English philosopher Francis Bacon said, the remedy is worse than the disease, meaning any kind of disease actually always develops and cultivates itself within ourselves because of either lack of immune system's powers or because of exposure to external environments and societal conditions. So the cause or the reason could be anything, but any kind of disease, problem, conflict, difficulty of any kind, whether emotional, mental, psychological, easily captures our attention, and it also develops, cultivates, and grows itself inside and within ourselves as a very problematic disease that seems sometimes almost very difficult or impossible to overcome or to conquer in its entirety. And that's why disease of any kind, and it's not always about physiological but also emotional, mental, psychological, seems very difficult to overcome, such as betrayal, rejection, which is unnecessary, unreasonable, becomes very difficult to deal with and to ultimately overcome and come to terms with. And also disease also includes past traumas, tragedies, individual setbacks, professional downfalls, repressed desires, unresolved traumas, unhealed wounds, emotions, etc. So all of these are disease of some kind or another, and they always occupy and conquer some space in our minds as well as in our heart and soul in one way or another, even though we don't always realize it because we are not willing to investigate or interrogate ourselves. We always interrogate the others' behaviors, and we also always try to criticize the minute mistakes and the others' problematic characters, perceptions, mentalities, but that is always going to be there. We cannot control other people's behaviors, actions, decisions, and judgments, etc. But we must try to navigate and divert their energy, attention, and concentration upon ourselves, as well as upon the development to integrity, morality, and character, and most importantly, upon the overcoming of our internal problems and conflicts and difficulties that holds us back from progress, growth, learning, and makes moving forward almost impossible. And the remedy or the solution to all these kinds of problems relating to the psyche is going to be very difficult, if not impossible, because it directly introduces us to our deepest insecurities and repressed traumas that we have to learn to come to terms with by confronting them. And once we confront the darkness, we can take the darkness into the light. And once we integrate our shadow into ourselves, then we can become invincible by mastering ourselves.